Hey, Star Wars action figure collectors, this is Darth Phoenix 619 coming at you with another review. I'm going to be doing a couple vehicle sets, maybe 3 or so, that I have in my collection. And decided to start off with the Clone Wars Freeco Speeder with Snow Gear Clone Trooper. This was released, I think, in 2011, maybe late 2010. And this was a deluxe set that I really wanted to get because I don't have a Snow Gear Clone Trooper, and I thought the Freeco Speeder looked pretty cool. And I got this at convention for $10, so I was really happy with that purchase. Seen this go online for about $30, which is kind of understandable only because it's pretty rare. I never saw it in stores or anywhere else for that matter besides that convention. So I don't think it's worth $30 though. Definitely not worth $30. Try to get it cheaper if you can. Let's go ahead and begin. So of course this is part of the Clone Wars collection, and we see this in one of the episodes. I forgot the title, when they're on that snow planet with that alien species that's very similar to Foul Maldama. And so yeah, let's go ahead and take a look at the figure first. Now the figure is kind of it's alright. I mean, it looks good. As you can see, we've got a really nice weathering, and this mold was seen, of course, on the Flame Trooper and Cold Gear Captain Rex. One of my favorite parts of this figure is the shading on the, I guess you can call it the undergarments of the armor. And as you can see, some nice shading going on right there. So it's white and it has little shades of gray, which is really nice, and you see it on the pants. Okay. And the boots look great with all that weathering. And then you see it on part of the helmet right there. So it's really nice. And of course you get some blue trim, you get that orange looking triangle. And so yeah, it looks pretty good. You know, the armor looks pretty good itself. Some little paint apps right there. The belt has some great pouches. Okay. So it's a good looking figure. The backpack we've seen before on the Flamethrower Clone Trooper. I don't have the Cold Gear Captain Rex. I'm not sure if it came with this backpack. Let me know in the comments below if it did or not. But I wouldn't be surprised if it did. But you know, paint apps are okay on this. Nice little sculpt though. And then you hit this soft goods skirt that seems like it would tear very easily if I kept pulling on it. Some of its accessories, besides the blaster rifle, which kind of has a gunmetal paint application. As you can see, it's kind of a grayish color. Are removable armor pieces, which don't make sense to me as to why, but whatever. The shoulder pads are removable. So there you go. But then you get that suffers from different paint on the joint syndrome. And you know, that's that. I mean, so I guess, you know, if you want to display it without the armor pieces on the shoulder, you can. And that just pegs back on. And this part, I'm going to remove this, of the helmet is removable. So as to why you would want to do that, I have no idea. I mean, there he is without it. I think he looks kind of funny. So there you go. And some of the things I don't like about this figure: one, these can come off pretty easily. This not so much. This thing was a pain. The peg on it was too thick, so I had to take a knife and kind of shave some of it off, as you can see there. And even then it still keeps falling off of the back. I would glue it to the figure, but I do like to display the figure in the cockpit of the Freeco Speeder, so it's, you know, I don't want to glue it on just in case, you know, I like to go back and forth. And then, so you really kind of have to lift up the head to leave room for it to peg on. And like I said, I had to shave it off, and I think other people have had that same issue. So, it's not an issue on the flamethrower clone trooper, so anyways. But yeah, so, you know, a couple gripes with the figure, not too many though. Articulation, you have a ball jointed head, but some limited mobility due to the helmet, of course. Ball hinged shoulders, ball hinged elbows, swivel wrists, swivel waist, swivel hips, ball hinged ankles, and no articulation in the knees. In the ball hinged knees, and no articulation in the ankles. So there you have it. So not too bad of a figure. Now as for the Freeco Speeder itself, awesome, awesome. I love this vehicle. And of course, we see this vehicle with Obi-Wan. It was released probably much earlier, maybe 2009, 2008. But this Freeco Speeder is awesome, really cool. I think it has slightly different paint applications. This is more of a maroon color than the other one. I could be mistaken. And I don't think there's any weathering on the cockpit, the glass part of this. Of course, you know, it looks like there's been snow that's been hitting the windshield, which is an awesome touch. As you can see, there is some, hopefully kind of easy, not too hard to see, but there is some paint applications there on the control panel, and you've got the little steering wheel here that doesn't move, but you know, it's a soft plastic, very nice. Some more of a darker maroon type color inside, so some details there. Not much, but there is some. You've got the Republic emblem right there. Some more maroon paint apps, which looks good. You know, some slight details here. Very nice. I really like this. On the underbelly, kind of a metallic finish there. Here on the engines, the back of the engines, some more metallic type finish. Just a good looking piece. Okay, there you have it. The landing gear is articulated, so this is kind of has an up and down movement, and it's retractable, so you can, you know, there's a slot right there, and it can go in that slot. Same thing with these two back here. There's no articulation on these guys. This just is retractable. You can, you know, separately retract in there, so you can have it in hover mode if you'd like, or, you know, in landing. So that looks pretty cool. And this just kind of slides in, closes, locks in place. And I'm not gonna put the figure in, but he does fit, and as long as you have the backpack removed, and it looks pretty good. I like this figure list, this pack's deluxe vehicle set a lot. It's really nice. Okay. Alright, so yes, I highly recommend it. Don't pay high prices for this. I think the most I would have gone for this would have been, you know, probably retail $16 or so, 16 or 17. But you know, I'm just very happy to pick it up for $10. Awesome, you know, you can't go wrong for $10 a figure and a vehicle. So a cool set nonetheless. But like I said, don't pay over $20 for this. All right. So you guys have it. I hope you've enjoyed. I'll be coming at you soon with another vehicle set. And until then, may the Force be with you.